When you arrive at the place your carriage is parked, you quickly find out that it isn't. It's gone. You just have to make sure you were in the right place, but to no avail. The carriage you hired is simply not there. You went home, a passing coachman says helpfully, while adjusting the harness on a particularly grumpy horse. Doorman came out an hour ago and told him you wanted the coach to leave without you. Seemed real important, so he went home. Before you can respond, he gets his carriage moving, leaving you alone with yet another indignity. Okay, so she screwed us. Going back to Marcel is obviously unacceptable. It's too far to walk home, and most of the other guests have already left. However, there appear to be 3 carriages waiting to leave, each of them quite different. Perhaps one of them can help. The extravagant carriage to the right, the bold carriage in the middle, the humble carriage on the left. Humble. Carriage to the left of you is of foreign design, featuring gilded crest as its only ornamentation. This crest is emblazoned with a motto in Latin. It appears to belong to a priestess in description. The curtains are drawn, but someone appears to have lit a lantern inside. Judging by the occupant's silhouette, it looks like he's reading. I'll examine the other carriages. What about the bold one? Carriage in front of you is being used by a soldier of some sort. The driver is leaning intently towards the passenger compartment, waiting for orders. You recognize the insignia of the Queen's Dragoons side of the carriage. It feels noble and proud, but also capable. It's a man of honor, sworn to protect France. It's the best thing. I'm the best thing. Next best thing to that. Let's go. Yeah, soldier. Settled in your decision, you set out, ready to entrust your fortune to an honorable stranger. At the sound of your approaching footsteps, the coachman's hand flickers towards his weapon. Turning towards you, he looks you up and down before he relaxes. With an apologetic nod, he gestures you towards the door of the carriage. You wrap your knuckles gently against the carriage door. The door opens and a man inside steps out. He bows to you, formal and precise. Corporal Dumas of the Queen's Dragoons. My name is Yvette Ducot. May I trouble you for a ride to my home? Please call me Yvette. I have been beset by grave misfortune and need your help.
Oh.
He glances up to the side and shuffles his feet slightly. That does sound terrible. How can I refuse? He gestures to the carriage and you climb in. The second you're seated, the carriage takes off, working its way towards the main road. The pace is fast and purposeful. Corporal Dumas across from you, not quite staring, but certainly assessing you. I don't mean to be rude, but what was an enlisted man like yourself doing at that party? Did you have a good time tonight? What made you decide to give a stranger like me a ride? Well, let's say enlisted man. You're not being rude. It's a fair question, he replies, flicking his rank insignia for emphasis. Every now and again, someone remembers my father and sends me an invitation as a courtesy between nobles. Despite my considerable talents, I think they're really just inviting my father's memory, not me. So this is Alexander Dumas. Actually, no. I think this might actually be Alexander Dumas. I think his... Is it? I'm trying to remember which one he was. But anyway, still I attend because I'd hate to insult the host by turning them down. A comrade of mine was nice enough to arrange for me to have this carriage for the evening. He waves around for your convenience, which is probably only meant for, officers. Let me turn the question around. What was a commoner like you doing at the party? My fiancé is missing and he was supposed to be there. I'm just looking for leads. Sure, went on a mission then, Corporal Dumas grins, offering a mock salute. When you find him, I'm sure he'll appreciate your loyalty. At least I can't imagine a man who wouldn't. You gained a little bit of favor with Alex. It is Alexander Dumas. Is there anything else you'd like to know? Did you have a good time tonight? Of course, I enjoy being the center of attention, and there isn't an audience I cannot thrill. From the theater to the sword, I have a repartee for all occasions. As you can tell, I'm also extremely humble. He gives you an exaggerated wink. What about yourself? What happened in there? My fiancé has some enemies, and they tried to make sport of me. Emphasis on tried. I saw your performance outside right as you left. You don't seem very shaken. You gained a little favor with Alex. He sighs, looking out the window at the passing scenery. You made the right move. There's a certain kind of person that sees sport in hurting the vulnerable, whether that vulnerable comes from circumstance, ability, or birth. They're all the same craven creatures that feed on feeling powerful. You can never let them see their barbs land, even when they sting. You deserve better. What made you decide to give a stranger like myself a ride? When I wear these colors, I represent the queen herself. I could never turn down a woman in need. Besides, it's the right thing to do, which is its own reward. How did you find yourself to be without a way home? Would you believe someone tricked my coachman into leaving without me? Well, you're here in my carriage, so I have no choice but to believe it. Unless this is some new sport where a beautiful woman sees how many rides they can get from gullible do-gooders like myself. Gain favor with Alex, yes, because we don't insult people. If it is, you'll have to teach me some of the rules. You'll have to teach me the rules sometimes, so we can play on equal footing. You talk with Corporal Dumas for a while longer, exchanging jokes and pleasantries. The conversation turns to your childhood in the country and coming to Paris. As you might have guessed, I'm not from Paris originally either. My father had to sell some precious things in order to bring me across the ocean and pay for my schooling. Needless to say, I was immediately captivated with life here. How are you finding your first few days in Paris? Disappointing. This place has been nothing cruel to me. It's trying, harsh consequences, but I see the possibility of great rewards. Exhilarating, it's a city of luxury, love, and knowledge. Let's say trying. Finally, someone who gets it. He slaps his thigh and laughs with excitement. Amazing. I'll have you know it took me over a year in Paris to fully grasp that fact. Favor with Alex. Says at the window. Sometimes I feel like that's why I fell in love with this place. It does not love unconditionally, and it can be infuriatingly fickle. Still, here you can climb to heights greater than any other in the world. Your conversation with Corporal Dumas continues for the entire ride. He's polite, forward, and seems to have a healthy respect for you. However, you find that he dodges your questions whenever the subjects of his family comes up. You try not to let it bother you. Everyone has their secrets, after all. You're surprised by the carriage coming to a stop. You were so lost in dialogue that you hadn't realized that you'd managed to make it home. Before the coachman can even hop off his box, Corporal Dumas opens the door and steps down. He offers you his hand. He helps you down effortlessly and favors you with a theatrical bow. After braving all manners of danger, we have arrived at your home safe and sound. The Queen's Dragoons are proud to add another great victory to their name. You've gained favor with Alex. Well, we accept no payment. I must ask a favor, madame. Name it. Next time we meet, please call me Thomas Alexander. He pauses to stare into your eyes, or simply Alex, if you'd like. Here you can reply. He's already bounded back into his carriage and sailed off into the night. You turn to your home and see Camille is already there, holding the door open for you. Who is that? A good soldier doing his duty, nothing more. Most intriguing man of honor, and hopefully someone I'll see more of. Your mind brimming with new possibilities, you step inside and head upstairs. Slowly you get undressed and open your journal to record exactly what transpires tonight.